So yeah, they would have monks living here at this temple, and that building there, or building there, that's probably an old sleeping quarters for the monks. But certainly, well, I would say, I was going to say it certainly wouldn't be used anymore, but I don't know. There's some sort of hardcore Buddhist monks, you know, they prefer sleeping in difficulty. They don't want you know, nice, luxurious accommodation for sleeping. So yeah, it's possible. I think this building over here is probably more likely to be the modern living accommodation for the monks. They've even got a solar panel over there with a solar light. Yeah, that's the entrance we came in. And more of these buildings, I'm not sure what these are. Again, that could just be accommodation, but they don't. Oh no, they've got some sort of windows on the side there. I guess that's a market area, right? Oh yeah, it would be, because we actually came past here. Maybe I'll put some footage in here of when this market is on. That's actually really busy out there, and I came by about a week ago, I think, when the market was on. A bit flooded underneath. Yeah, could be accommodation. I think if we go through this way, we can have a closer look at that crematorium building. There's some more of those structures where they keep the ashes of deceased relatives. There's a monk, so they would have been on their rounds collecting alms already, because it's already, what time is it? It's coming up to 7:30. So yeah, they would have been on the rounds and done that and come back already. Maybe time for breakfast. So this is that crematorium building. That's another entrance. Right there. Quite grand looking entrance, isn't it? It's got a tortoise on the top, and a Buddha image sitting on top of the tortoise, and dragons on the pillars of the entrance there. So yeah, that's the building where they cremate the bodies. And these days it's all gas. It used to be wood fire, but now it's all gas. So we'll go back around this way. There seems to be people around in here. Could be a funeral or something. Yeah, it is. So yeah, there's a body in there. Now it's traditional in Thailand when they have a funeral that when they have a body in the temple, that someone, at least one person, has to be with the body at all times, even during the night. So this is probably what's going on over there now, because the ceremonies wouldn't start until at least midday. So they sometimes have a lunch ceremony and also an evening ceremony. The evening one is the big ceremony, because they have the monks come in and chant for, you know, to bless the spirit of the deceased and everything. And so that building further down there, that was the one I thought might have been a school building, but I don't think it is. Yeah, so we've basically done a tour of the whole temple now. Oh, this is probably the abbot's accommodation here. It looks traditional, but it's, you know, a bit more upmarket than the rest of the accommodation. So this is probably the abbot. Yeah, this is the other building that I believe was modern accommodation for the other monks. And possibly this building on the left, on the right here as well. So these temples have always got loads of dogs in. That's very normal here. Because when people don't want a dog anymore, they'll just drop them off at the temple. And it's kind of then up to the temple to take care of the dogs. And as you can imagine, it gets very overcrowded, and the dogs end up in pretty bad condition. Because, I mean, they do have food, because the alms that the monks go and collect in the mornings, there's always leftovers, so they, serve that up to the dogs. And so the dogs, they probably fight over it, because there's so many of them. There's an old dog in that, lying under that bench in that building there. Yeah, so they probably, have quite a lot of dogs. Yeah, and they end up in pretty bad condition in the end. So they get mange and all these diseases and stuff. Yeah, but they're kind of left to fend for themselves pretty much. Alright, so that's the end of that tour of Khu Tao Temple. Hey up, look at that. There's a fish just came out. It's actually I think a type of catfish by the looks of it, or even could it be a lungfish? I don't think it is. And he's just going for a bit of a walk there. Well, he's going in the right direction. He's going back to the water there. That's pretty incredible, isn't it? I thought it was a leaf at first. Yeah, I saw it move, but then I thought, oh, that's just a leaf. And no, that's actually a fish. Ah. Alright, well, that kind of sums up the tour of this temple. Hope you enjoyed that. Cheers. Bye.